leaving my brother's company after 8 years because I found out my ownership was fake. In 2018 I ran his digital marketing agency, doing all the work with him running the business side, invoices, organizing tax, etc. and AMP. In exchange I earned 70% of everything I managed, with him taking 30%. There was no contract in AMP. I didn't own any shares. This was a revenue share based on the strength of our words. We built the business together. He worked full-time on our family business, whilst I focused my time on ours. Then in 2019 we got approached by an investment firm who wanted us to market their companies and AMP. In that moment he decided, without telling me, he wanted more control. I went away for a week, my longest time out the country in 5 years. And AMP. In that time he cut me out of communications and AMP. Sold a bunch of my time for around £12,000 plus VAT. After I spent a month, daytime, evening and AMP, weekend, doing the work he sold, I got £2,000. When questioned, I was told that was how it was. And AMP. To get over it, essentially. Around that time I was allocated shares. His wife was also allocated shares, which I didn't realize. Both of us received 20%, but we were given Alphabet shares. No directorship, just the shares, which, for those unaware, doesn't really mean anything, as you're not entitled to any profits. I guess they only mean something if the business sells, which it wouldn't do to the accounting etc. Over the following 2 years I tried to talk about the financials several times. However, these conversations were shut down. In that time, he bought his Tesla Model S with cash, went on 10x expensive holidays per year, etc. whilst I wasn't really able to take a real holiday due to having to maintain our clients' marketing. In 2021 I started selling physical products on the side. And AMP. In 2022 I asked my brother if I could be a director of our agency. And AMP. If not I would register my side venture as a limited company to grow it further so my earning potential was less limited. He told me to register the company. And AMP. I did. Fast forward to April 2023. And AMP. My new company has done really well. But I'm restricted by how much I can actually sell due to me still working on our agency full-time. I was approached by the company who manufacture my products in AMP. They asked if I would be their marketing director plus they would go into a financial partnership with my company to help grow it. I keep ownership. Overall, it would be the equivalent of my salary increasing by plus 60% excluding any additional commission or bonuses. So I told my brother that I'm going to take the offer because I want to grow my brand. And AMP. All hell has broke loose. I'm the devil. And AMP. He's an angel that has had his back stabbed. End of story. I just wanted to share this experience and AMP. Warn about the cost of naivety. Me and AMP. My brother work great together. It was the ownership and AMP. Lack of transparency with the business that ultimately was its undoing.
Doesn't sound like your bro appreciates the work you do. Definitely take the opportunity and leave. Congrats.
Thank you. Wasn't sure if I am the a-hole, but thanks for saying this.
You were pretty much a slave to your brother who got ripped off. Congrats on leaving. You did good. Maybe an update later. What happens to your brother's company? Sounds like you did most of the work and he just benefited from it.
But I helped the agency hire a pretty great employee before my departure. So I'm hoping the new employee will be able to stop it from being a complete flop. However, I'll see whether the new employee is utilized correctly. Your brother sounds like a price of work. You're doing the right thing. It seems I'm sure you won't wind up in a situation like this again. We live and learn. I just hope this helps someone learn about different share types in UK companies.